If you make $60,000 a year, how much will you actually receive from Social Security when you retire? It is the $60,000 question, and you need to listen to me right now because what you think you are going to get and what you will actually get are two entirely different things. You are sitting there, working hard, watching that $60,000 salary hit your bank account year after year, and you are assuming that the government is going to replace a huge chunk of that money when you decide to hang up your hat. You feel safe because $60,000 is a solid, respectable, hard-working American income. But I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to look reality right in the face. If you do not understand the rules of this game, you are headed straight for a retirement disaster. The biggest fear you have right now is running out of money. You are looking at inflation, you are looking at the price of groceries, and you are asking yourself, can I survive on what Social Security gives me? And the answer is, not if you just blindfold yourself and cross your fingers. Let's break down the math, because numbers do not lie, people do. Social Security does not care what you make today. It cares about your average earnings over your 35 highest earning years, adjusted for wage inflation. If your lifetime average really is $60,000 a year, that translates to an average monthly earnings figure of exactly $5,000. Now, how does the government calculate your benefit from that $5,000? They use what they call progressive bend points. For anyone hitting 62, the government takes 90% of your first $1,286 of monthly income. Then they take 32% of everything above that up to your $5,000. When you add those two numbers together, your baseline benefit at your full retirement age, which is age 67 for anyone born in 1960 or later, comes out to approximately $2,345 a month. That is $28,140 a year. Think about that. Your $60,000 income is instantly slashed in half. You are going from $5,000 a month coming in to just over $2,300 a month. How does that make you feel? It should make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, because that is the reality of the situation. But here is where the real danger lies, and this is where so many of you make a catastrophic mistake that destroys your financial security for the rest of your life. You get tired. You get stressed. You say, Susie, I want out, I am claiming my benefits at age 62. If you claim at age 62, the earliest possible age, the government permanently slashes your $2,345 benefit by 30%. Your monthly check plummets to just $1,641 a month. That is under $20,000 a year. You cannot live on $20,000 a year. You cannot pay for healthcare, a mortgage, and food on $1,600 a month. You are taking a permanent pay cut because you are impatient, or because you are afraid Social Security would run out of money. Stop it. Stop making decisions out of fear. On the flip side, what happens if you wait? What if you have the power, the discipline, and the health to wait until age 70? For every single year you delay past your full retirement age of 67, your benefit increases by a guaranteed 8% per year. If you wait until age 70, that $2,345 baseline benefit skyrockets by 24%. Now, you are looking at approximately $2,908 every single month. That is nearly $35,000 a year, guaranteed, inflation protected, for the rest of your life. Look at the difference between claiming at 62 and claiming at 70 for a $60,000 earner. It is the difference between $1,600 a month and $2,900 a month. That is an extra $1,300 every single month, for the rest of your life. That is the difference between poverty in retirement and peace of mind in retirement. You need to understand that Social Security was never, ever designed to be your entire retirement plan. It was designed to replace about 40% of your income. If you make $60,000, it is going to replace even less if you claim early. So what is your actionable takeaway today? What must you do right now to protect yourself? First, you need to go to ssa.gov and create your My Social Security account. Do not guess what your statement says. Look at your actual history. Look at your 35 years. If you only worked 30 years, the government puts 5 zeros into your calculation, which drags your average down severely. If you have zeros, you need to keep working to replace those zeros with $60,000 years. Second, you must make a pact with yourself right now that you will not claim your benefits at age 62 unless you are facing a dire health crisis or absolute financial ruin. Every year you wait is a guaranteed 8% return. Where else in the world are you going to get a guaranteed, government-backed 8% return on your money? Nowhere. You have the power to control your financial destiny. Do not let fear dictate when you retire. Know your numbers, understand the penalties, maximize your lifetime benefit, and stand in your truth.